Hello, today I will presentate my paper, the entity the improvement of BUMDES business performance in terms of financial literacy and inclusion. I am a Komang Krishna Herianda and a member Nimade Dwi Aryani Mayasari and Yuda Mahardika. Introduction. The government has made effort to improve the welfare of the population in rural area by providing village fund annually and encouraging each village to form village owner enterprise or BUMDES, which is owned by the village government and a village community. The existence of the BUMDES is expected to improve the welfare of rural communities in Buleleng Regency. Buleleng Regency already has 94 BUMDES. The lack of optimum development of BUMDES in Buleleng Regency can be seen from the development of capital use. BUMDES administration who run a business must have a good financial literacy as well. The lack of financial literacy of BUMDES manager could also be seen from the lack of capital growth for 4 years from 2014 to 2019. In addition to knowledge of financial aspect as reflected in financial literacy, BUMDES official in Buleleng Regency must also have access to the world of the finance. The 2016 Nation Survey on Financial Inclusion, Buleleng Regency had a financial inclusion rate of 68.3%, which was still much smaller than city of Denpasar at 84.2% and was still below the financial inclusion of Bali Province by 76%. In literature review, I use Villa own enterprise or BUMDES is a manifestation of the management of the village productive economy, which is carried out in cooperative, participatory, emancipatory, transparent, accountable, and sustainable manner. Business performance can be interpreted as something that is achieved, the achievement shown, and work ability. Financial literacy is a skill that must be mastered by every individual to improve their standard of living with understanding of planning and allocating appropriate and efficient financial resource. Financial inclusion is defined as an effort to reduce all form of the price barrier to public access to use financial service. Conceptual framework, you can see this a picture. Methodology, this research use quantitative research method. The questionnaire result data will be analyzed using part analyze assisted by Smart PLS version 3.0. The population used in this study were 94 BUMDES administrator, and the technique used for data collection was a questionnaire. In-depth interviews were also conducted to add information to the discussion. And the result, this is a picture of part analyzed. This is a result. 1. Financial literacy had a positive and significant effect on BUMDES business performance in Buleleng Regency. 2. Financial inclusion had a positive and significant effect on BUMDES business performance in Buleleng Regency. 3. Financial literacy had a positive and significant effect on financial inclusion BUMDES in Buleleng Regency. And 4. Financial inclusion mediated the effect of literacy finance toward the business performance of BUMDES in Buleleng Regency. Discussion. Some BUMDES officials in Buleleng Regency had a low level of financial literacy. The situation caused several BUMDES in Buleleng Regency to not develop as expected. It needed to be realized that the election of BUMDES management, according to the applicable regulation, is chosen by the village head who is approved in village meeting. Of course, this cannot separated from the existence of politics in election. The dominance of the village head in the election of BUMDES management is very dominant. Low knowledge of financial instrument for BUMDES administrator in Buleleng Regency will lead to low involvement in the use of financial instrument. As a result, the development of BUMDES business from the financial sector is difficult to run optimally. The low financial inclusion of BUMDES management has a result in some BUMDES not development as expected. Some BUMDES only run their business without having planned for future business development. As a result, the growth of owned capital did not increase much. Some BUMDES are only able to increase their profit by 5 to 10% within 4 years. Almost all 94 BUMDES in Buleleng Regency have saving and loan business in their business activity, and only a small proportion are able to see the business potential that can be developed in their village. Suggestion. The suggestion that can be given are follow. 1. It is necessary to provide knowledge of financial instrument to BUMDES administrator in Buleleng Regency to be able to increase their involvement in the use of this financial instrument to improve the performance of BUMDES business that are managed. Each BUMDES is expected to be give target that must be achieved so that the selection of BUMDES managers can be more selective so that the elected BUMDES manager have adequate competence in running the BUMDES they are managed. So that's the presentation from me, and thank you for your attention.